Okay, here we are in the extremely porky greenhouse. Today I want to put up a few mint root cuttings. So I've dug a bit of, this is a mint mixture, so it's different types of mint. It's like spearmint, peppermint, I think there's some apple mint in there as well. So you can get that from seed suppliers online. It's like a mixture, and it's just nice to have like a pot of mint mixture, you know, so you can have it on the patio or something, and you can get it really quickly, bring it in the kitchen for cooking, adding flavour, and especially for putting into tea infusions. Very good for digestion, and it's nice to have a few different flavours of mint as well, rather than just the one solitary flavour, especially if you're doing tea infusions or food. So I'm going to put up like a few little root cuttings and make some new plants, basically, because it's really easy to make new plants off things like mint and lemon balm, because as you can see by the roots, they just spread, which is why they say, like, you know, if you're growing mint, probably don't plant it straight into the garden unless you've got a bit of a restriction on the root system, because it goes for it. So hopefully you can see what the hell I'm doing in this pokey place. There's a few bits here. So this has come out of it was planted in like an old recycling tub. You know what, you put like your plastics or your just the recycling boxes. Had one of them, put some holes in for drainage and stuff, and yeah, it's gone for it, because I only planted this last year. So let's make some plants. Right, again, hopefully you can see what I'm doing, because I can't see what I'm doing on the phone. But yeah, we're going to just basically look for some good healthy roots. So like this bit here looks quite good to plant up, and you know, if we can separate that out, and I kind of want to get as much of the roots as I can out to plant in the new plant, but at the same time mint is pretty aggressive, so you know, I've had like new mint plants off like a tiny little piece of root that I've just like an inch long. Say you can get like an inch long piece, and at this time of year, and get it planted, and they're fairly forgiving. So I'm just going to kind of pull this out. So we've got this bit, look. So can we see that? Yeah, we can see that. I'll bring it a bit closer. It's already got some like new growth there. Hopefully you can see that, yes. Yeah, there's like quite a bit of good new growth on there. So I'm going to plant that up, and then, yeah, soon that'll be a plant. See, this just looks like a root, doesn't it? If you look really closely, there's some kind of bits there that are quite new growth. You can see where the roots have started to grow a bit. So I'm gonna plant that one as well. So I've got quite a few bits of root now to go out. Again, see how you've got like the thinner fibrous bits and the thicker bits of root, and then you can see these are the bits where it's all sort of the plant's coming off, these thicker bits. So these are the bits you want to kind of go for. So I'm going to reuse a bit of this soil here that was in the original tub. It's got quite a lot of sand mixed into it, so that'd be good for drainage. So I'm just going to put a bit in the bottom. So at this point, because I've just planted it as a separate new plant, I want to encourage it to get a bigger root system going and fill this pot up, which, being mint, it will probably do quite well. So I might just give it a little snip above like these leaves here. Right, so that's the root cuttings all potted up. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, hopefully, new plants, new mint plants out of that. So you can see with them, some are poking up a little bit more than others. I've tried to cut some of them back. So I've got a few, let's just put that into shot. Got a few little offcuts here, so I cut these bits off, these new growth. So again, there's some nice little offcuts there. I can just quickly whiz under the tap and put into a nice herbal tea. The ones at the back, you can see there's nothing there because those were just literally parts of that root I showed you. So we've put them in. They're all going to have a really good drink now because I haven't watered them yet, so I'm going to give them a really good water. But yeah, if you've never took cuttings off existing herbs before, you know, mint's probably the easiest one to go for first. Have a go with mint, definitely. I think if you've got like mint in a pot on the patio, for example, you find after a certain amount of years of it, it'll grow back every year, but a certain amount of years it gets a bit like it needs reinvigorating. So yeah, keep doing that with mint, you know, keep making new plants off them. It's really easy to do. Like I say, if you've got a little bit of root that doesn't have too much fibrous roots coming off of it, you can just soak it in water and get it going that way, get it grow a few more roots before you start potting it up. But we will come back to these ones in a couple more weeks. I will come back to them and we'll see how they've grown or not grown. I am confident they will grow because I've done it before. But yeah, I'm going to give them a good water now and we'll see them in a few weeks.